Yes, sir.
Tropical Euphoria. Club takes on Mount Vernon Ball Club. Winner here will play in the championship final next week. Possession with Tropical Euphoria temporarily. Ball goes into touch, and Mount Vernon. In fact, Tropical Euphoria with the throw in. And this one goes out of touch for a goal kick to Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon coming in off an emphatic 4-0 victory over Fire Squad. So they are perhaps riding high coming into this semifinal number 1. The referees, the referee, Stacy Grayson, in the middle. On the lines, the assistant referees, Ainsley Harris and Paul McDonald. Mount Vernon with the possession. Ball sent long towards the center forward, Anthony. In fact, Leon Logan up in the center. And still, ball back now with Tropical Euphoria. Sent well down to the left flank and found his man running onto it. Ryan Miller. Miller couldn't get any positive touch. And so, again, miscontrolled in the middle by Benjamin. And so the possession back with Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon on the move, and team pass in the middle. As the possession now back with Tropical Euphoria, sent out wide towards Benjamin. Doesn't again get any positive touch. And this one will run back towards Mount Vernon, and running onto it with an attempt there was number 11, Leon Logan. Will remain with Mount Vernon. And the man over the ball there is Kamoy Bonner. So Bonner will and ball is actually neatly taken, and now Tropical Euphoria, and no call there as Ryan Miller went down in a heap. Mount Vernon with a chance, ball played across goal, couldn't find his man, and cleared out towards the left flank for a throw-in to Mount Vernon. So the first real chance of the game goes to Mount Vernon. They've looked the better of the two teams so far, but only just, as it's still very competitive matchup on this one. A wayward attempt coming off the boot of Gavin Monteith, and will result in a goal kick for Tropical Euphoria. Tropical Euphoria playing in the blue kit, red down the middle of the jersey. Mount Vernon playing in white, blue shorts. They well played by Edward Tawaya, and Tawaya taking down a very hard foul, and so he goes crashing to the turf and remains there momentarily. We'll see how, if he is in fact hurt. It seems like he's no worse for the wear and tear. Back on his feet now is Edward Tawaya. And so it will be a free kick to Tropical Euphoria. And the man standing over it is Howard Benjamin. Benjamin plays it across, shot and goal. And he's tugging it just to the left. To the left was Randall Morris as an ambitious attempt at goal, and it will result in a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. Ball played long towards and trapped on the chest by the number 11, Leon Logan. So Logan looks the part, looked a skillful player on the front line for Mount Vernon. Another free kick upcoming here, though, for Tropical Euphoria. And so the possession with Tropical Euphoria. Ball played out on the right flank, swung across, broken up. And ball played into touch. Kamai Bonner. Bonner with the throw. And played across the middle once again, and a little bit of a choppy contest thus far. No real fluidity to the game just yet. Ball plays towards Gavin Monteith, and a foul called by referee Grayson. Shot on goal from Kamoy Bonner goes just to the right of the upright, will result in a goal kick for Tropical Euphoria. 0-0 the scoreline. Championship day, or championship round of the VSF, the Valley Soccer Federation's Valley Premier League 2021. This is the first year of this championship. And they've gotten off to a good start so far in this 2021 season, the inaugural season. Ball played out to the left, and possession with Mount Vernon. Ball played out to the right towards Bonner. Bonner still with the possession, now swung down towards the goal, and well taken by Tropical Euphoria. Now they are on the move. Tropical Euphoria with a chance, looking for the man coming across the middle there, and not able to find him in the end. As now the possession with Leon Koch. Koch still on the possession. Played out to the right towards Bonner. Bonner looking for Monteith in the end. Didn't find him initially. And then the possession, the ball given away to Tropical Euphoria. And running across was Anthony Andrews, looking to get on the end of that one. And collected. Oh, now possession. Mount Vernon with a chance at goal. And running back was Benjamin to save the day. And again, another good opportunity for Mount Vernon, coming off the boot of the man there, the number 12, Gavin Monteith, running across and got a good shot away. And it took stellar defending from Howard Benjamin to keep that one out. Another shot on goal, and now the possession broken up here by Tropical Euphoria. Ball out to the right flank. Benjamin with the possession. And now coming across was Anthony. In fact, Kamoy Bonner to clear the danger. And so the throw in will come to Tropical Euphoria. And so now Mount Vernon on the move. And Leon Logan looking to just get the ball over the defender. Doesn't succeed. And so the possession with Randall Morris. And so Morris with the throw in. Comes to Edward Tawaya. And the possession will stay with Tropical Euphoria. The men up front for Tropical Euphoria are Anthony Andrews, and number 9 up top, as well as Ryan Miller. And this one headed out of touch, or out behind, and it could be a corner kick coming up here for Tropical Euphoria. And the man walking towards the corner flag is Ryan Miller. So Miller will take the corner here for Tropical Euphoria and plays it towards the middle. A giveaway. Mount Vernon comes away with it, and it's Monteith, and then broken up by Gavin Sinclair. And so now the possession back with Anthony Andrews. Andrews plays it out to the right. Picks up Mount Morris. Morris shoots at goal. A stellar shot and a high boot. And foul called by referee Grayson. And so Mount Vernon will have a free kick. 0-0 the scoreline. Match number 1 in this championship round of the Valley Premier League 2021 round of or semi-final round. And possession with Tropical Euphoria. Ball played, headed out or back out in the possession of Mount Vernon, and collected by goalkeeper Riondo Vassell in the end. And so now Euphoria on the move. Tropical Euphoria shot at goal, and ball defended by Nick Sunderland in goal for Mount Vernon. And so Sunderland has yielded or conceded a corner, and the corner will be taken by Miller. So Miller, the first corner that he took was an absolute giveaway. And so Edward Tawaya, there's a substitution here as Tawaya comes out. Edward Tawaya gives way to Omar Bryce, who comes in. So Bryce now on the possession, and it's back with Benjamin. Sinclair back to Morris. Morris plays it up towards the man Anthony Andrews, and in the end this one is skied over the top of goal, and it will result in a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. Mount Vernon with the possession. Ball played out towards Bonner. Bonner finds the in the middle of the park Leon Coke, and now ball on the right flank towards Quinnell Grant, who's come on, and Grant with a shot at goal, but straight towards Vassell, and he collects. Mount Vernon. So Benjamin with the possession for Tropical Euphoria. Mount Vernon still with it. Played out towards Bonner. Bonner pushes it towards goal, up and over, and it will result in a goal kick to Tropical Euphoria. So Sunderland will start the play for Tropical Euphoria. Plays it out towards Rondell Morris. And now the possession with Bryce. And the 1-2 does not connect there. And this time ball played up towards the number 7 for Mount Vernon. So it's Quinnell Grant who has come on, one of the substitutes that has come into the game. So ball headed away by Randall Morris. So Morris has defended stoutly so far for Tropical Euphoria. Possession with Mount Vernon, and just missing Quinnell Grant, and the ball goes out for a corner kick to Mount Vernon, and Gavin Monteith looks to be the man who will restart for Mount Vernon. So he'll look to execute the corner kick here, spots it on the left flank, and will swing that into the center for Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. And plays it towards the goal and straight to Nick Sunderland. And possession back with Tropical Euphoria. Again, ball skied towards the goal. Big swing by Miller, and it results in another goal kick here to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. Match coming to you here from the Heffen Valley Park, as Gavin Sinclair now for Tropical Refraction finds Miller. And possession played back towards Morris. Morris out to the right flank. Morris back to Sinclair. And just very aggressive foul. And the man there on the right flank, Paul McDonald, signaling that there was a foul. But in the end, referee Stacey Grayson deciding to just play the advantage. So ball on the right flank for Benjamin will result in a throw-in to Tropical Euphoria. Played towards the man up top, Anthony Andrews. So Andrews at the top of the box for Tropical Euphoria. Headed back towards goalkeeper Sunderland. 0-0 the scoreline. Ball played out to the right flank. Building it from the back is Tropical Euphoria. Sinclair out to the left. Finds Morris, sends it long towards Andrews. Aggressive defending by Mount Vernon to not only break up the possession, but secured themselves a free kick at the top of the box, just outside the goal area of Tropical Euphoria. And we'll get a chance now to see what will be the approach here from Mount Vernon. The men standing on top of it, Quinnell Grant and Leon Koch. In the end, ball finds its way all the way out to the right flank towards Kamoy Bonner. Bonner with an attempt at goal, and results in another corner kick here for Mount Vernon. So Mount Vernon would, in fact, will be a throw-in in the end, and so Bonner will execute the throw here and up towards Sunderland, who takes it, throws it quickly, releases out to Andrews. Andrews finds Miller in the middle. Miller plays it out to the left flank, and the man there looking to beat his man was Deschanel Goldburn, and in the end not able to get by his man. So throw into Mount Vernon. Bonner with the throw. Foul called here, which will give the possession to a free kick to Mount Vernon. As the man with the ball, Randall Morris, trying to make sure that his team can get back behind the ball before the free kick is executed. In the end now, a chance at goal, and then Kamoy Bonner finds the side netting, and so another good opportunity to Mount Vernon. That goes a little bit off kilter, goes awry. Possession with Tropical Euphoria. Sent down towards Andrews, and looks like he may have won himself a throw-in. And so Miller will come over to execute the throw. Finds Benjamin. Benjamin turns well, and then looks to push the ball towards Andrews inside the goal area. Misses his mark completely, and so the ball goes out for a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. We're in the first half action here, and while Mount Vernon has looked the better of the two teams, Tropical Euphoria have had their opportunities. And roughly 22 minutes has been played so far unofficially. So ball headed out of touch for a throw-in to Mount Vernon, and ball played towards Quinnell Grant. Grant with the possession, plays it out towards the left. And throw in to Tropical Euphoria. And free kick to Tropical Euphoria. So Randall Morris will execute for Tropical Reflection, Tropical Euphoria. Ball played towards Gavin Sinclair. Sinclair takes it, traps it with the chest, puts it on the turf, finds Howard Benjamin. Benjamin intercepted by Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon with the possession, and bad first touch gives it away in the final third. And now big swing by Miller. In fact, Miller with the ball now. So the man over to the right was Omar Bryce on the right. In fact, it was Deshawnee Goldburn on the right for Tropical Euphoria. So Gavin Sinclair looking to find Goldburn running on. So now possession with Mount Vernon. Bonner on the right. In the middle, taken down at the top of the box was Quinnell Grant. And shot attempted by Goldburn. Finds the side netting, and in fact will result in a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0 to the scoreline here at FN Valley Park. This is the VSF Valley Premier Tournament, the Valley Premier League semi-final number 1 being played between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon coming into this contest off an emphatic 4-0 thumping of her Fire Squad. And so they face Tropical Euphoria, who defeated Havoc by 2-1 in penalties after playing to a 2-all scoreline in the quarterfinals just last week. So Mount Vernon with the throw down the left flank towards Grant. Grant still involved, still in the play. And now Euphoria with the possession. Very confident play by Morris for Euphoria. Out towards Benjamin. Benjamin not able to trap the ball cleanly. But Morris has been very solid in the middle. So Nick Sunderland not able to gather cleanly, has conceded a corner kick to Mount Vernon, and the corner will be taken by Sheldon Weatherburn. So Weatherburn runs towards the flag. He will swing the cross into the central area here towards Monteith, and in fact it was going towards Bonner. It goes all the way through to the other side, and so the throw will come in from Leon Koch on the left flank. Mount Vernon with the possession. They've had the better of play to this point. It's been a very steady contest, and foul called by referee Stacy Grayson. Stacy Grayson supported this afternoon by the assistant referees Paul McDonald on the right flank and Ainsley Harris on the left flank. And so throw in to, rather a free kick to Mount Vernon. So kick blocked. Back towards Coke. So now Tropical Euphoria comes away with it, plays it back towards Miller. Miller does well. Still with the possession is Miller. Dismisses Quinnell Grant and then plays it out to Goldburn. Goldburn plays it out to the right flank towards Morris. Morris with the possession. Finds Benjamin. Benjamin heads on, but broken up by Mount Vernon. And just momentarily Mount Vernon had possession. Now the ball back with Tropical Euphoria. Morris in the middle of the park, looks up, plays towards Miller, and he is not able to connect the pass in the final third. And so it runs harmlessly out behind for a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 scoreline here in this championship match number 1, semi-final match number 1 of this championship weekend's play. Ball plays towards the right flank, towards Tafari Taff, who has come on, number 10 for Mount Vernon. So now, ball with Euphoria. A good run by Goldburn, and now he seems to might have injured himself. And stopping for a moment with what appears to be a slight groin strain. So the ball played into touch for a throw-in, just stopping the play momentarily to allow Goldburn to try to recover. Seemed to have just strained the groin, and so now he will head out, and so he'll be replaced by Michael Kelly, I believe it looks like, who's coming on. So Kelly and Shavar Forbes come in for Goldburn and Anthony Andrews. So Anthony Andrews, the number 9, goes out as well, with Deschanel Goldburn, the number 4. So ball thrown towards Nick Sunderland, or rather towards Riando Vassell in goal for Tropical Euphoria. Ball goes out of play for a throw. And Gavin Sinclair will take the throw for Euphoria. Throws it towards Benjamin. Howard Benjamin on the right flank. Plays it towards Miller in the center. Miller is completely surrounded by Mount Vernon defenders. And now played towards the Mount Vernon goal and tipped out by Nick Sunderland for a goal kick, or rather for a corner kick. And the man headed over to take the corner is Michael Kelly. And so Kelly with the short pass plays it towards Ryan Miller. Miller plays towards Shavar Forbes, the man who has just come on. And then it ended up on the boot of Morris, who skies it. And so another free kick, or another goal kick coming up here to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. And a foul committed by Howard Benjamin. Approximately just about 30 minutes gone in championship in the first half here of this semi-final action. Foul called by referee Grayson, and so Mount Vernon will have the free kick here just over the halfway line. And Howard Benjamin stands in the way temporarily. Then Michael Kelly now comes over to stand in front of the ball, just to avert the quick restart. And so Mount Vernon again kicks it right into Kelly. So not good execution on the part of Mount Vernon. And so the possession now back with Tropical Euphoria, and fouled by Tafari Taft. So Tafari Taft, the number 10 for Mount Vernon, who has come on. And ball played towards the goal, collected by Vassal. And so he with the quick outlet. And this one skied again by Benjamin on the right flank. And Benjamin has gotten under quite a few of those attempts at goal. And shots have been somewhat wayward from Howard Benjamin to this point. None threatening to the Mount Vernon custodian, Nick Sunderland. So Shavar Forbes plays it towards Benjamin. Benjamin, in fact, Miller tries to find Benjamin again on the right flank, gives it away. Tafari Taft played down the right flank towards Grant. And Grant just flicking the ball up and trying to get it over Quinnell Grant. And so now the position back with Gavin Sinclair on the right flank. Plays it towards the middle. Benjamin is there and taken down, but referee believes that the play was fair there. And so Shavar Forbes with a good move on the right flank finds the middle and couldn't find this man in the middle. And now it comes to Ryan Miller. Miller playing it all the way through. And it goes through for a throw-in to Mount Vernon.
Benjamin is there and taken down, but referee...
33 minutes of action unofficially gone here in the first half. And ball played into touch for another throw-in coming here to Tropical Euphoria. Michael Kelly will take it. Kelly throws into, I know, and the ball played by Miller back to Kelly. He is not able to control it, and so it goes into touch for a throw into Mount Vernon, who throws towards Tafari Taft. Taft does well, tries to, in fact, has won himself another throw here as he played the ball off of Shavar Forbes into touch for a throw-in. Bonner with the throw. Kamoy Bonner on the right flank for Mount Vernon. So he throws it towards Taft. Taft just flicks it up and can't get boot back onto it. So the goalkeeper comes, and a chance here for Mount Vernon. Again, not able to execute in that final third. And now they've given the possession right back to Mount Vernon. They've played it into touch, played out towards the right flank. And pass attempted there by Bonner. And not able to get it all the way through to find his man. And so it will be result in a throw-in to Tropical Euphoria. And a good turn on the right flank by Kelly. And it will either get a, I believe it will get a free kick here. And Kelly will take it quickly. Oh, stunning shot towards goal. Turned away by Nick Sunderland. And so he concedes the corner here to Tropical Euphoria. We're unofficially into the 35th minute of play in the first half action. And this one headed away and into touch for another throw-in to Mount Vernon. And ball goes all the way through for another throw-in here to Mount Vernon. So Mount Vernon has had the better of play, and there will be another substitution here as the number 13, Leon Koch, comes back in for Mount Vernon. And going off on the right flank is Bonner, I believe, over there, who heads off. So the possession with Lyndon Reed, who plays it up into the middle towards Koch. Koch tries momentarily to find the number 14 for Mount Vernon. Sheldon Weatherburn not able to connect. And Weatherburn with the possession turns it back towards his goalkeeper. Out to the flank, pushed down the right flank towards Quinnell Grant, and it will go into out behind for a goal kick. So Tropical Euphoria with Randall on the ball. Plays it up to Benjamin on the right. Kelly tries to come with a square across goal. It's blocked into touch, or it's blocked behind for a corner kick. And so corner kick coming up here for Tropical Euphoria. Michael Kelly will be the man to take it. Swings it towards Miller, and it goes out for a goal kick now. And so Mount Vernon will have the goal kick with the scoreline still at 0-0. 37 minutes of action. We're into the 37th minute of action here unofficially in the first half action. Forbes tries to find Miller, and Miller is grabbed. And so referee Stacy Grayson signaling for a free kick to Tropical Euphoria. Euphoria with the possession. Ball swung across goal, looking for the man there. It could have been Anthony, in fact Shavar Forbes, and not able to connect the pass in the end. And so a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 scoreline. Maybe just probably another 3 or 4 minutes here remaining unofficially in the first half action. Ball played towards Miller on the left flank. Miller, ball played into touch for a free kick, or for a throw-in. So Ryan Miller to take the throw. Throws it back towards Gavin Miller. Miller swings it back towards Sinclair. Gavin Sinclair on the possession. Plays it towards Kelly. And Kelly, in fact, the ball played out for a throw-in toward to Tropical Euphoria. And another throw-up coming here for Tropical Euphoria. Michael Kelly to take the throw. Long throw towards Benjamin in the box. And it goes all the way through. And could be a corner kick. Corner to Tropical Euphoria. Howard Benjamin will take it. Takes it quickly. Finds Randall Morris. And Morris, in fact, another corner kick upcoming here for Euphoria. Randall Morris has had a good game so far. So well plays. So Leon Koch on the possession. Really good skill by Koch. Plays it towards Tafari Taff. And Taff is taken down, and a free kick upcoming here for Mount Vernon. Leon Koch, the man on top of it. So he'll look to restart the play here for Mount Vernon with unofficially perhaps just 2 or 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, pending any added time. So Koch plays it towards Monteith, and in the end broken up by Tropical Euphoria towards Michael Kelly. And now possession back with Mount Vernon, and played into touch by Monteith. And so it will result in a throw to Tropical Euphoria. Brian Miller does well, dribbling, good dribbling skills, finds Shavar Forbes on the right flank, and Forbes, a team effort in the end, and misses the goal completely. And I believe, though, it must have been deflected, as it has resulted in a corner kick to Tropical Euphoria. And now the ball has been cleared out of danger, and so the throw. And so that will bring the first half to a close. After first half action, it's a 0-0 scoreline between Tropical Euphoria Football Club and Mount Vernon. So good spirited action between both teams. A couple of good efforts on goal by Mount Vernon, who perhaps had the better of the chances, but in the end, 0-0 scoreline with 40 minutes gone. And so we'll pause here for the halftime action, and then return for the second half with Mount Vernon and Tropical Euphoria locked in battle. The winner here will move on to the championship final, which will be played right here at Heffern Valley Park next weekend. Also, as a reminder, in second half action, or the second match of the double header here this afternoon, will feature a highly anticipated matchup, which will see Flourish Football Club taking on Pittman. And so Flourish and Pittman will vie for a berth into, or the opportunity to get into, next week's final. And so again, the winner of that match, the second of the doubleheader, will play the winner here between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. So we'll pause here for the action, for the halftime, and resume when championship football gets back underway here at Heifer Valley Park. So we are ready for the resumption. Second half action underway. Mount Vernon now going the other direction from right to left of screen. So Tropical Euphoria going left to right. Tropical Euphoria in the dark blues. Mount Vernon in the white kit with royal blue shorts, as this Mount Vernon still looking to attack straight away. Mount Vernon has been on the attack all afternoon long. They've effectively led the way with the better of play to this point. And they've started off the second half in a very enterprising fashion. Mount Vernon have done quite well to control the midfield. In the attacking midfield, they've done well, and we've seen some good play from Tropical Euphoria in defending a couple of the enterprising runs from Mount Vernon. But in the end, we still have a 0-0 scoreline. Somebody will have to break the deadlock here this afternoon. Otherwise, this one will go to penalty kicks at the end of full time, straight penalties. So if there is a 0-0 scoreline still, or a deadlock still at the end of full time, it will immediately go to penalties. So 80 minutes of action to determine the first of two semi-finalists for the Valley Premier League Championship for 2021. Championship final to be played next weekend here at Heifer Valley Park. Ball played out towards the right and missed, controlled by the man over on the right flank. That's Leon Koch, and it goes into touch for a throw-in to Tropical Euphoria. Euphoria with the free kick. Michael Kelly was over it momentarily. And now it's with Ryan Miller. Miller plays it out to the left flank towards Randall Morris. Back now with Mount Vernon. Good dribble onto the out to the left flank by Twain Tapper, and might have won himself a corner kick for Mount Vernon. Corner will be taken by Sheldon Weatherburn. Weatherburn swings it across the middle towards Leon Koch, and he's not able to keep it in, and so it will result in a throw-in for Tropical Euphoria. And Mount Vernon looks to be probably the team with slightly a bit more intent going forward, and I've definitely had better of the opportunities that we've seen in the match so far. Howard Benjamin in the middle trying to find Anthony Andrews straight away, and it's cleared out of play for a throw in to Tropical Euphoria. Miller on the left flank. So Ryan Miller wins himself a throw in. Throws it all the way back to Gavin Sinclair. Sinclair, who plays it back towards goalkeeper Vassell. Good attempt, a good-looking pass across the field towards Howard Benjamin, but fails to connect on the end, in the end, and so it goes out of touch, or it goes actually out behind for a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the scoreline. 45 minutes of action gone so far in this 80-minute contest. And the ball again goes out of play for a throw-in. Mount Vernon still with the possession. And now Tropical Euphoria breaks it up. Ryan Miller. And he's being tugged by Tafari Taff. Played up to the number 9 man there for Tropical Euphoria. Anthony Andrews looking to get a good bit of the left boot laces through the attempt. In the end, he's not able to do so successfully. Some substitutions now happening here on both teams. Mount Vernon with the possession. Bonner back onto the field. The number 9 for Mount Vernon, who's really had a good game so far. He's really been enterprising on the right flank for Mount Vernon, and has been interchanged on the left flank, on the right flank, and also at the top of the attack for Mount Vernon. And so he is back on the field here as a throw-in upcoming to Tropical Euphoria. Howard Benjamin with ball in hand. He'll effect the throw. So possession. Oh, what an attempt to go down the right flank by Rowan Scott. Doesn't succeed. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in to Mount Vernon, and Bonner will take the throw. Kamoy Bonner with a long throw up towards Leon Koch. In fact, up towards Twain Tapper. And Tapper was taken down momentarily, and Michael Kelly is on the turf. And Kelly on the turf for Tropical Euphoria. Looks like he may have injured a knee or some. In fact, holding the left knee quite gingerly is Michael Kelly. Hoping for the best here. No worse for the wear and tear, but has been on the turf for an extended period. Back to his feet now with the help of some members of the Mount Vernon team. So he will have to be substituted here. So we're back with the action. It's been a rough contest for the most part, very physical contest between these two combatants. And this one will go out behind for a goal kick to Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon plays it up the flank towards Tapper. And it goes out for a throw in, and so Kamoy Bonner with the throw. Throws it towards Tapper. And headed out behind for a goal kick. 0-0 the scoreline. 49 minutes of action gone in this contest between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. The winner here advances to the championship of the Valley Premier League 2021 inaugural season. So Mount Vernon on the attack. Tafari Taft still with the possession, taking down just outside the box. And referee Grayson believes that it was a fair tackle. So now throw in to Tropical, in fact to Mount Vernon. So throw taken by Coke towards Bonner, who went for the flashy finish. In the end, doesn't get it quite right, and it goes behind for a goal kick. Goal kick to Tropical Euphoria. 0-0 the score line. Just about 51 minutes of action gone here in this semi-final number 1. And the action will continue later this afternoon with the second semi-final of this doubleheader, as Flourish will take on Pittman. And the winner there will take on the winner of this contest. Again, a reminder that if this game plays to a stalemate, to a deadlock after 80 minutes, then the action will go to a penalty kick format shootout to decide the winner here. This one down the flank again towards the man on the left flank for Tropical Euphoria, Rowan Scott. And the ball goes out behind for a goal kick. Goal kick upcoming to Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon with the possession. On the left flank, they start their attack. Up towards Tapper. Tapper does well to get around Gavin Sinclair and overcame Edward Tawaya. And Tawaya wins himself a free kick. So he, in fact, spots it and moves away as Randall Morris comes over to start the play for Tropical Euphoria. Gives the possession right back to Mount Vernon temporarily. And it's still Morris. And Morris has had a good game for Tropical Euphoria, has defended stoutly and has created some opportunities in the midfield. And so a good overlapping player is Randall Morris. And so he is on the possession once again, in fact, standing over the ball to effect the free kick for Tropical Euphoria. Plays out to the right, and this time played up towards goal. And Sunderland is there for Mount Vernon. Long pass down the right flank towards Tapper. And out comes Vassal, breaking things up for Tropical Euphoria. And ball plays towards Andrews. Andrews not able to control. And now possession, and ball collected by Vassal. Tropical Euphoria on the move. So Morris will control for Tropical Euphoria. Played back towards Vassal. Vassal plays it out to Sinclair. Sinclair finds Morris. Morris to Tawaya. Tawaya plays it out towards the right flank. Finds his man, Rowan Scott. And Scott dispossessed. And so the ball does go out of touch. Still the possession with Tropical Euphoria. Tawaya. And taken down is Tawaya. A very aggressive tackle by Taff. And so Tawaya up now. Restarts the play. Turns towards Andrews. Andrews! And shoots up and high and goes over the top of goal. And so will result in a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 the score line. 54 minutes of play, of action gone in this contest. The Valley Premier League 2021, the inaugural season taking place right here in the Bronx. Eli and Hammersley, and this one hit towards goal. A very good shot from the left flank from Randall Morris. And just getting right through the midst of Nick Sunderland. He does well to keep it out, but not very convincing in his attempt at collecting the ball. So possession back with Tropical Euphoria. Rohan Scott on the ball. And Scott taken down on the left flank. Aggressive tackle by Kamoy Bonner. And throw will come in from Morris. And Morris has 3 in the box for Tropical Euphoria, including Tawaya. Throws it towards the goal. And broken up by Mount Vernon. And so Morris will have the possession once again. Plays it all the way back towards Vassal. Now ball up to Edward Tawaya. Tawaya. Shot attempted at goal by Forbes running on. And in the end, just missing to the left or to the right of the upright. Strong tackle by Edward Tawaya, and it results in a throw-in to Mount Vernon. 0-0 remains the scoreline. Mount Vernon on the move. And this time, oh, nice, quality play by Andrew Andrews. And in the local vernacular, they call that a pile, as he came running under a ball that he flicked up in the air, a man running underneath. And Andrews remains on the turf for a bit of an extended period here. Saw his man coming, flicked the ball up and over his head as he ran under it, and taken out completely, resulting in a yellow card, the first of the afternoon, coming out from referee Stacey Grayson. So Randall Morris will restart the action for Tropical Euphoria, and Morris has had a stellar game as Randall Morris. And so now throw in to Mount Vernon. Leon Koch takes it. Possession with Forbes on the left flank for Tropical Euphoria, still with Forbes. Broken up, and so now with Tawaya. Tawaya for Tropical Euphoria finds Morris. Morris to Tawaya. Tawaya shoots, but doesn't get his laces through it as well as he would have liked. And so the ball tamely goes out behind for another goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 scoreline. Just about 57 minutes, 58 minutes of action gone in this first of 2 semifinals. So Kamoy Bonner shoots and misses, but strong attempt from just over half line. Would have really been an ambitious attempt to beat Riondo Vassal. Vassal has been very steady in goal for Tropical Euphoria. This one will go out of play for a goal kick to, and in fact it's gone into touch for a throw in to Mount Vernon. Throw towards Tapper, committing the foul, resulting in a free kick for Tropical Euphoria. And Leon Koch on the possession. Leon Koch turns well, still with the possession, and out to Tapper now. Tapper trying to fire, and he ends up picking up a throw-in. So a throw-in coming up for Mount Vernon. Throw comes broken up by Tropical Euphoria. Randall Morris shoots and blocked in the middle by Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon has defended stoutly when they've been in their own defensive third. Leon Koch, well turned by Gavin Sinclair. and finds Andrews on the left flank. Andrews still with the possession, now dispossessed and taken down. A very aggressive tackle by Rowan Scott, and takes his man down and flattens him to the turf. And the referee Stacey Grayson calling back the play. And so 0-0 the scoreline still. Ball still moving. And so referee Stacey Grayson calls the play back once again. And so now Mount Vernon will have the restart. Bonner, the man on the ball. Up to the right towards Tapper. It's hit towards goal, but Vassell is in the way. And Vassell collects for Tropical Euphoria. Releases it up to the left flank towards Rohan Scott, who fires on goal. And it's played into touch by goalkeeper. By the Mount Vernon goalkeeper, Nick Sunderland. So possession back with Euphoria. And again, some very physical play here on the part of Mount Vernon. And the referee Grayson somewhat lenient here in allowing quite a bit of physical play. And there will be some possessions happening, some substitutions happening here as the number 7 for Tropical Euphoria comes back on, Ryan Miller. So Miller had a fairly effective first half, and so was replaced at the beginning of the second half. So now we're into minute 61 of action, so just about 19 minutes remaining officially in this semi-final one contest. The ball on the right flank with Kamoy Bonner. So Bonner will throw in. So he throws in down the right flank towards Tafari Taff. And Taff not able to control. So Gavin Sinclair will start, will have the restart on with the throw for Tropical Euphoria. Ball played out towards the right, in fact towards the left flank. Andrews with it. Andrews for Euphoria. Now with Gavin Sinclair. Sinclair out to Miller. Miller fires. Miller still out to Forbes. And then now it goes into touch. And that will be a throw in to Miller off Tropical Euphoria. Miller. Still Miller. Finds Forbes. Forbes looking back for Miller, moving down the right flank. And the miscommunication on the return pass goes out behind for a goal kick to Mount Vernon. 0-0 scoreline. 62 minutes of action gone here in semi-final one. Tropical Euphoria taking on Mount Vernon in the second match of the afternoon. This doubleheader will see Flourish taking on Pittman, and the two winners here will come back next week for championship day's play. We'll have not only a third place match between the two losers this afternoon, but then the two winners on this afternoon's play will play for championship supremacy. So Euphoria on the attack. Throw in headed out by Mount Vernon. And now Mount Vernon breaks up the possession and a tug off the shirt. And it was, I believe, Forbes tugging on the shirt of Leon Koch. And the ball played towards Vassell. And Vassell taking the play for, or breaking up the play for Team Euphoria. Team Tropical Euphoria. They've had a good season, advancing to the depths of this championship season, the inaugural season of football here in this format being played here at Heffern Valley Park. Tropical Euphoria coming off a penalty kick victory against Havoc last weekend, winning by 2-1 on penalties after playing to a 2-2 scoreline in regular time. This one will yield another throw in here to Mount Vernon. Throw comes in. Ball controlled on the right flank by Bonner. Swings it across towards Leon Logan, who's back in now. Tropical Euphoria on the move. Forbes looking for Miller and broken up by Mount Vernon. So Bonner looking towards Tapper. Koch now with it. Leon Koch fires, and just to the left off goalkeeper Riondo Vassal, and so will result in a goal kick here, as looks like Tapper might have injured himself, and so on comes Quinnell Grant, and he replaces Twain Tapper. Shot and goal attempt, and now Miller puts it over, as Anthony Andrews had a good look at goal on the left flank for Tropical Euphoria. The rebound came to Ryan Miller. Miller not able to boot it on target. So all played up to the right flank. Benjamin moving with the ball at his feet, finds Gavin Sinclair. Sinclair turns, still with the possession is Sinclair. And now he is dispossessed and the ball goes into touch. And in fact, the man there was Ryan Miller. So Forbes fires, and to the right of the upright, and it goes out of play for another goal kick. 0-0 scoreline in this action between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. We're into minute 66, so 14 minutes unofficially remaining in this contest. At the end of full time, if we're still deadlocked, this one will immediately go to penalty, as Quinnell Grant looking to latch on to the ball played into the final third, not able to get a good boot onto it, and this the second half action of play between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. This one launched over the top by Howard Benjamin. Just putting his laces through it and misses the target in the end. Oh, and the ball, goalkeeper Riondo Vassal just missing on the shot initially, but does well to keep it out in the end. And Anthony Andrews with the possession, swings it out towards the right, towards Ryan Miller, not able to find Miller. And this one goes out for another goal kick. While Mount Vernon have been enterprising on the afternoon, they have not been able to string enough passes together to make their presence felt in the final third. And they have had some good looks at goal and have had the opportunity to now rain starting to come here with more persistence. And this one played again out of touch for another goal kick, for another throw-in. In semi-final one, as Bonner on the possession, plays it up towards, a shot on goal and just missing as Riondo Vassal diving away and not able to get hand onto it. And so the ball goes out for a goal kick. But a very good shot attempted from the middle of the park by Kamoy Bonner. Nil-nil scoreline still here at Heffern Valley Park. So semi-final number one between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. Two teams vying for a berth in next week's championship final. A doubleheader here in the park. So the rain coming here at Heffern Valley Park. So we'll have to sort out how we'll deal with the rain coming down here. The rain is expected to be persistent throughout the afternoon and perhaps will be a factor for the remainder of this day's play. Again, the match number 2 in the doubleheader will be Flourish taking on Pittman. So possession with Mount Vernon. And the ball played all the way across the field for a throw-in. Mount Vernon. Ball played up towards Quinnell Grant and goes into touch. It will be a throw-in coming to Tropical Euphoria. Sinclair. And Benjamin with the high boot will result in another free kick here to Mount Vernon. Kamoy Bonner standing over it. So Bonner flips it down the left flank, will result in another throw-in to Mount Vernon. Ooh, headed on by Mount Vernon. Omar Bryce with the header and not able to get it exactly on goal, but was a good attempt. And this time Leon Koch with it. Tries to find, in fact, it comes back to Quinnell Grant. Grant still looking for the man out on the right flank, not able to to connect the passes. Throw comes in and goalkeeper Riondo Vassal there to collect. Miller, Koch. So referee Grayson calls the play back. It will be a free kick to Tropical Euphoria. Now Benjamin picks it across and right in front of goal. And it goes out for what appears to be a corner kick upcoming here. So the play broken up by Vernon. A strong tackle from Howard Benjamin running across and launching himself and appealing for a throw-in going in favor of Tropical Euphoria, and he gets the call. So Euphoria with the throw coming from Ryan Miller over it, so he throws it all the way across towards Randall Morris, and then a shot, a wayward one in the end. So the score remains at 0-0. Full time of action remaining in full time here. And then we'll go to the dreaded penalties, which in the penalty scenario, anything can happen. And shot attempted on goal by Mount Vernon. And so match winding down here in full time. So foul called here by referee Grayson. So Gavin Sinclair with the throw. Throw finds Benjamin. Benjamin tries to flick it across into the midfield. Mount Vernon is back with it, and then an ambitious attempt by Omar Bryce slots it over the top of the Tropical Euphoria goal and out for a goal kick. So ball goes out for another corner here. And the corner will be taken by Miller, who takes it quickly. Finds Andrews, comes back to Morris. And Morris still with the possession. Morris still, Randall Morris fires. And he'll win a throw-in for Tropical Reflection. Tropical Euphoria. So ball played out to the left. And so Leon Koch with it. Koch taken down by Randall Morris. And he'll get a yellow card for that tackle. And professional foul, as they call it, as Leon Koch seemed to have had eluded his man and had a glorious opportunity advancing on goal. And so booking to Randall Morris. Leon Koch pushes towards goal, and ball will go out for a corner kick. And so Quinnell Grant will take the corner. Grant still with it. Now it's Miller, Ryan Miller down the right flank. Tries to find Andrews in the middle, broken up by Mount Vernon. And now Mount Vernon back on the attack. Kamoy Bonner. And Bonner taken down. But throw is the indication. And the throw is up towards the left flank. And it's now plays towards Anthony Andrews. Andrews plays it back towards Benjamin. Benjamin with it. Finds Randall Morris. Morris to Benjamin. And now Bonner comes with the breakup of the action. Plays it out of touch. And will be a throw to Bonner. Bonner. So here is Benjamin, and now it's played across the surface. On the right flank is Gavin Sinclair. Now Rowan Scott. Scott with the possession. Ball into the middle towards Andrews, who looks to find Ryan Miller on the left flank. Broken up here by Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon on the move. And a handle, in fact, the call is indicated now for a handball. And so Mount Vernon will have the free kick for Mount Vernon just outside the goal area of Tropical Euphoria. And so Mount Vernon could be Quinnell Grant, who may be the man of both Grant and Koch over the ball at the moment. And Koch steps away, leaves it for Grant. And now they're still making the determination. So it looks like this one shot and goal, and by Leon Koch, and just to the left of the, or just to the right of the upright. And so the scoreline remains at 0-0. 1 minute. So we're into the final minute of action here. And with the exception of any added time, we should. Ooh, Gavin Sinclair with a nice play. Finds Benjamin. Benjamin moves the ball out to the middle, broken up. And then Anthony Andrews does well. And then very physical tackle. And both players are on the turf. Anthony Andrews taken down very physical challenge. And we'll see who the man is there that effected the tackle. Rain now coming down with certainly a lot of much more heavier rainfall as free kick to Mount Vernon. As Omar Bryce was the man that searching ball for Bryce, doesn't find him. And so now Leon Koch starts the possession quickly towards Bonner. Bonner on the right flank, plays it into the middle. And then now it goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick to Tropical Euphoria. Can't be much more time remaining, and in fact we get the whistle now from referee Stacey Grayson that this contest has come to an end, and so we'll go to the dreaded penalty kicks. And so penalties will decide this contest between Mount Vernon and Tropical Euphoria. And so we'll take a pause and return when the action will start with 0-0 scoreline at the end of full time between Tropical Euphoria and Mount Vernon. So we are going to penalties, and the goalkeepers may factor in here. The two goalkeepers, Riando Vassal of Tropical Euphoria and Nick Sunderland of Mount Vernon. And it looks like it will be Nick Sunderland in goal first up as he stands over the ball momentarily. So the first kicker up will be Anthony Andrews. Anthony Andrews walks to the middle, and so he'll kick for Tropical Euphoria. Anthony Andrews versus Nick Sunderland of Mount Vernon. So Andrews stands over it now. Referee Stacey Grayson gives the indication that we're ready for the penalty, and so Andrews to take the kick. And he hits the post. Andrews beat goalkeeper Nick Sunderland, but misses, hits the post, hits the upright, and so Tropical Euphoria misses on their first. Leon Koch steps up now for Mount Vernon. And Koch will go up against Riando Vassal in goal for Tropical Euphoria. And so Koch again gets the instructions from referee Stacey Grayson. And it's saved! And so saved by Vassal, Riando Vassal, diving on that penalty from Leon Koch. And Koch gives him the appreciation of a save well executed. And Riando Vassal guessing right and going to his left, getting down low to actually save the penalty. So the man stepping up right now, Howard Benjamin, the man they call Zidane. And he scores for Tropical Euphoria. So Zidane finds the back of the net for Tropical Euphoria. They go in front by 1-0. And now or to get Mount Vernon back on level terms. Kamoy Bonner finds the back of the net, and so he evens things up for Mount Vernon. It's 1-1 after 4 penalty kicks, 2 for each side. So after 2 for each side, it's 1-1 the scoreline. And now Miller steps up for Tropical Euphoria. Ryan Miller to kick for Tropical Euphoria. And he kicks it straight at goalkeeper Sunderland. And so went for power, didn't place it. And so now Quinnell Grant will step up for Mount Vernon, looking to give Mount Vernon the lead. Quinnell Grant stands over it for Mount Vernon, gets the instructions from referee Grayson. And he misses! Misses the entire goal, does Quinnell Grant. And now it's a sudden death scenario where the number 5 man Randall Morris, who has had a good game for Tropical Euphoria, steps up here to look to put them in front, and he does, finds the back of the net, does Randall Morris. And so now perhaps the final kick on the afternoon, as Raheem Thaxter has to score here for Mount Vernon. So Raheem stands over it, and he finds the back of the net. Finds the back of the net and keeps Mount Vernon in the hunt. And so again, we're on level terms, with now Rowan Scott stepping up. So Rowan Scott, the man they call Boys Town, stepping up for Tropical Euphoria. So Boys Town for Tropical Euphoria. Finds and saves! It's saved by goalkeeper Sunderland. Uses the boot, and in fact now we'll have a re-kick here. So referee Grayson indicating that Sunderland may have come off the line. And so the kick will have to be retaken here, or a reprieve for Scott. And so he'll get another opportunity to kick here for Tropical Euphoria. So, and he finds the back of the net. Does Boys Town. So Rohan Boys Town Scott finds the back of the net for Tropical Euphoria. And so now pressure back on Mount Vernon. And this time the man stepping up will be Lyndon Reed. Reed knowing that he has to find the back of the net here, or this could be the end of the season for Mount Vernon. Here is Reed. Finds the back of the net to keep Mount Vernon in the hunt. And so this contest really going down to now a scenario of the players that will find the will to execute here in a pressure circumstance. Gavin Sinclair will step to the middle for Team Tropical Euphoria. So we're back on level terms between both teams. Deadlock still. Here is Sinclair. Finds the back of the net. Goes aerial. And a well-taken penalty by Gavin Sinclair. And that puts them on top. And so now it comes down to Deshanae Goldburn, who steps to the middle again with pressure on Mount Vernon, realizing now that he will have to find the back of the net to keep Mount Vernon in the 2021 Valley Premier League Championship hunt. Here is the kick. He misses! He misses! And the first semifinal goes to Tropical Euphoria as they emerge victorious, and they've booked a place in the championship final as goalkeeper Nick Sunderland, in fact goalkeeper Riando Vassal, comes up trumped for Tropical Euphoria. They emerge victorious on penalties here and have booked themselves a place in the championship final. So we will pause here for a break and then return with the second semifinal, which will feature Flourish taking on Flourish will take on Pittman in the final here in the second semifinal to determine whom will advance into next week's championship final, where they'll take on Tropical Euphoria, who have booked themselves a place winning on penalties. So we'll take a pause and return for action, second half action of this doubleheader.